call, but thank you.
But you wouldn't arrest somebody for open container.
Matt, I don't remember what you were calling.
Well,
Corrupt cops are the worst, and watching them get absolutely destroyed is one of the best pleasures life has to offer. In this video, we look at 3 cases where evil cops get completely humiliated, starting with the one where a cop is confronted about a mistake that he knowingly made. On July 3rd, 2024, a YouTuber named Twisted Luck Truth posted a video in which he confronted a sergeant from the Holly Hill Police Department. The YouTuber used to be a police officer and had worked with the sergeant in the past. During that time, the sergeant made an illegal arrest. When the YouTuber confronted her about it in the video, her reaction was shocking.
No loitering. I see some IDs. See your people. We got some suspicious people loitering over here.
Hi, how are ya?
They're loitering.
I'll be around.
Let's go.
All right. What's
You
up,
remember?
man?
Was it this gas station?
Which one?
Do you remember? One of my longest memories. Remember, you did a traffic stop. There was a traffic stop you did one night, and a dude had an open container. Open container in the car, and you arrested the guy for it.
I can't remember, Matt.
You remember arresting the guy for it? And then I came up and I was like, oh shit, it was an open container.
I'm not quite. I don't remember.
You had the guy in the back of your car, and you were searching his car and calling for a tow truck. And I was like, that's not a criminal.
I don't remember that.
That's not a criminal statute.
Remember? We knew.
Well, it was a traffic citation. It was just traffic.
I honestly don't remember unless I don't remember.
Because I remember, for nothing, you got mad at me because I was like, oh, it's not criminal. But then I had to tell admin.
Yeah. I don't remember, Matt. I'm sorry.
They cleaned it up. But then the next day, remember, you got mad at me because you were like, hey, next time you have a problem with me, you have to talk to me. And I was like, I did talk to you.
Not at all. I don't remember. I can't refresh. I don't remember.
But the open container.
Yeah.
It was open. But open container is not criminal.
No. I gotta go out to the call, but thank you.
But you wouldn't arrest somebody for open container.
Matt, I don't remember what you were calling.
Well,
Just look at how humiliated she felt. But instead of admitting her mistake, she did something really stupid.
Arrested somebody to search his car and took him to jail for having an open container.
And
I tried to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you. I want to make sure,
it.
Because I was trying to tell you, hey, it's not criminal. It's not criminal. And you were getting pissed at me for saying it. And I was like, hey, I'll show you the statute.
If I don't remember, I can't recollect exactly what conversation we had. But thank you.
You have another call?
I appreciate it. All right, I gotta go.
Is there another
radio? Is there another call?
I think we are the call.
Is there another call? I didn't hear it on my radio.
No, we were just moving our vehicles.
Yeah. Oh, she said she had to go to another call. I was just telling him she took off. She's mad at me because I brought up a situation. She pulled a guy over one night, had an open container in his car. I was there, so I know.
He will resonate because this is the very same thing that happened for a non-moving, non-crim site. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So the guy I heard that she did a traffic stop, right? And a few minutes later, I heard her say that she had arrested somebody. 1015 open container. I said 1015 open container on a traffic stop. What happened? I'm thinking maybe a guy walked up drinking a beer or something, So I showed up. I said, hey, Marquez, who'd you arrest? She's like, the driver's in the back of her car, handcuffed as she's searching the car. That's not criminal. It's a traffic citation. No, it's not. It's criminal. He's going to. I'm like, no, Marquez. I'm telling you, look. I'll show you the citation. I'll show you the statute. She was pissed at me. She didn't want to hear it. She got a wrecker coming to tow his car. I'm like, you're violating the hell out of this guy's rights. You can't do this. She was mad at me, yelling at me. I had to go. I left. I tried to do what I could do. I went to admin to tell them, hey, she made a mess, right? They had to clean it up. But then she got pissed at me because I went to admin, and she told me essentially, if she screws something up, I'm not allowed to talk to admin. So watch out. I don't know if she ever said that to you guys. How long you're on her shift?
I'm the swing car. I'm the mid.
Oh, you're the swing. You're on her shift. Yeah. She's rough, man. She's always been rough.
We have to be professional. That always.
Oh no.
The sergeant did not receive a call, which the officer later confirmed. She just went to the other side of the parking lot and sat there. What a coward.
Anyway, I was just letting you know that's why she went away mad. That's because I brought that up. That's something I brought up before, and she tried to tell me before. I can't talk about it. Well, I sure as hell can talk about it now. So.
You're a bully.
I'm in some cases I am a bully. Watch out though. That one, smile at your face, and when you're not looking, she throw daggers at you. Careful. in my opinion, in my experience.
You're just mad like me.
Yeah, you're right.
And is it
We're both
has it been-
we're disgruntled.
I love you. Remember these questions? Is it quiet tonight? It's been quiet.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hope you have a quiet night.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, we're gonna get going, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna get going too. Mosquitoes. Hey,
You guys are definitely free to go. I mean, it's aid for effort. Next time I'm bringing crayons and coloring books, and I'm gonna see if you guys can keep it within the lines.
Sounds good.
hey, let Marquez know. In all seriousness, let Marquez know. I'm sure she's gonna about me. I'm not angry. I wanted to bring that up to her a long time ago, but back in the day, she said I'm not allowed to talk about it, right? And you know, she did some stupid shit, and I wasn't allowed to tell her when she did stupid shit. Now I can tell her that she did stupid shit. So I'm not angry. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to have that discussion for a while, but she doesn't. She remembers. She didn't want to talk about it.
Before you guys go, just.
Don't get too nervous. He'll probably give you a warning.
That's how it came. All right, I'm getting all your 10 body cameras in.
Listen, guys, have a good night. Good talking.
All right, man, take it.
Good night.
Hey, before you go, just one quick question. Nah, go for yourself.
Oh shit! Shots fired.
Fireworks.
Come on, let's go out.
Fireworks.
Have you ever played law enforcement tag before? Never played law enforcement tag?
God.
Actually, yeah. Did you see this right here though before you go?
Oh, what is
this thing right here?
What is that? God damn.
Two for looking.
Later. I was curious what you're talking about.
Nothing. You're all good, man. See you, man.
It was sad to see how afraid the officers working under her were. It showed that she was thoroughly corrupted and had infected the whole department. If you thought the sergeant was corrupt, wait until you look at this next case, in which a captain was asked to correct his chief publicly.
Why are you taking pictures of our cars?
Because
You're on our property.
They're public. This is public property. These are public service vehicles.
On April 3rd, 2019, a YouTuber posted a video on his channel in which he confronted an ignorant captain after he was stopped by a lousy public servant for filming in public. What the captain said next will leave you stunned.
I'm Captain Grindstaff for the
Nice to
Sheriff's
meet you,
Office.
partner.
Good to meet you.
Like I just explained to her, I've done nothing wrong. I'm just out here taking pictures and I'll be on my way. She's asked me for my name. They've asked me for ID and I've done nothing wrong. And the first thing you asked me was for my ID and I've done nothing
Why are you
wrong.
here taking
Do you
pictures
have
of our
warrants or
cars?
anything?
Do you expect me having a warrant?
I don't know. Well, I don't understand
So
why
who
you
are
want to give us
all
your
of you
name.
people here? Can I have name and badge numbers?
I'm Chief Deputy Nathan Mays.
Nathan
Y'all
Mays.
Go in here and sit down and talk to me.
You're Andy. This is Jason.
Grindstaff.
And who are you?
Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
You're-
Why are you taking pictures of our cars?
Because
You're
they're
on our property.
They're public. This is public property. These are public service vehicles.
Why are you taking pictures of them?
Because-
Some of these are undercover cars.
But they're in
so
public
you know who
view.
comes to take pictures of undercover cars? Drug dealers.
Well, that's your perception.
Okay.
I can't judge you
We're
for your
gonna ask you
perception.
to leave if
I'm
you don't
gonna-
want to give us
yeah.
your name.
Well, sir, this is public property, and if you ask me to leave public property,
It's
that
actually county property.
which is public, this is tax funded. This isn't paid for through some public, some private
You got any ID
organization.
on you?
I do not. And this isn't a stop and ID state. You have to be able to give me reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime, and you can't give me that. So I haven't committed a crime.
Okay, well, we have undercover cars
You need to
here
leave.
that don't need to be.
You're asked to leave this
Okay.
property now, so you need to leave.
Can I ask you what your job title is here?
I'm captain.
You're captain.
Yeah.
So as captain, you don't know that you can't tell me to leave from a public
I can
space.
tell you to leave.
But this is public, and I
We
can tell
can tell you to
you.
leave.
But this is public property, sir.
Okay,
This
we
is
don't
public.
need our vehicles.
Well, this isn't about what you
Video
need.
or
This is about the
photographs,
Constitution
okay?
telling me that I have the right to my First, Second, Fourth, and Fifth
Okay, well, if you're
Amendment.
done taking video, then you can tell us why you're taking video
I'm gonna
and
step
pictures.
this way because I don't like this officer behind me. I'm gonna step this way. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna stand this way so I can see him. That's all.
Well, I can see it.
But again,
You can tell us why you're videoing and
because the
photographing our
Constitution says I can. If you want to take that up, you go. Take that up with the four founding fathers of the country.
You can already tell that the auditor had hit a nerve by bringing up the Constitution and exposing the cops' blatant ignorance. And he didn't stop there.
And it's unconstitutional for you to allow him to tell me that I have to leave this public space when this is public property. That is unconstitutional, and that is against your oath. That is against your oath.
Here we go. We're asking you to leave.
All I want you to do is
can
honor
give
your
us your
oath,
name.
sir. I'm not giving you my
I'll give
name.
you-
Just
I'll
honor your
give
oath.
you our
Officer,
name,
listen to me, okay?
okay?
There's a gap
What are we
between
supposed to
Americans,
do?
but there's
Allow you to
a.
stand here and photograph our cars?
Y'all drive your cars and people can see them in public. What's the difference? If my eyes can see them, so can my camera. What's the difference? Y'all don't drive these cars on.
You're not going to produce ID, you're going to leave.
Sir, I don't have to leave because I'm not telling you my name. Tell me the statute that says if you don't identify yourself to a police officer,
Because
you
you're
have to leave.
suspicious in our parking lot.
But that's not a crime. That's not a felony nor misdemeanor. And you should know that. That's not a felony or misdemeanor.
Okay, do you have any weapons on you?
I don't. You can
mind if I check you?
Pat me down, please,
Okay.
sir. He's gonna pat me down. Go ahead. There's no weapons on me.
You're going to be on our property.
That's fine.
Okay. Don't want to give us your name. We feel fear for our safety, so we're going to make sure you find any weapons.
That's fine, sir.
There were approximately 10 armed men on the scene, yet they still felt the need to check the auditor for safety. This speaks volumes about these cops' courage.
Yeah, I'm literally just here to take pictures and videos, but I just don't think it's fair.
Are you done? You've been here for a few minutes. Are you done taking
I'm
your pictures
I'm not.
and videos?
I would have been done if I didn't get interrupted. But what I don't agree to is that there's some few high-ranking officers here who I respect their work from you guys, but to allow him to go against his oath and tell me that I have to leave a public space, that's unconstitutional. And there's already a gap between Americans and LEOs because of this type of stuff. And for you to allow him to tell me that he can make me leave public property, that's unconstitutional. So can you please correct this officer?
Now you're talking to me.
Well, can you please correct this officer and ask him to honor his oath when dealing with law-abiding citizens? That's all I want you to do.
What he's doing, okay, we're trying to protect our officers.
But your job is to protect
What
the
you're
public.
doing with that camera, putting that stuff wherever it's going to end up, whether it be social media or whatever.
But
is
you're a
not
public
safe for our
servant.
officers.
But you're a public
And the
servant.
Dow County Sheriff's
You don't put that
Department.
badge on to come make sure he's safe
Do you
every day.
understand what I'm saying?
I do, but I want you to
Okay.
understand what I'm saying. You please, who's the chief of police here? That'd be you. You're the chief of police. So as the chief of police,
You want to talk to the chief of police?
yes, I do. I do.
Okay,
And
we need to
then
go to the mayor
and
and
then I want the mayor, because for all of you to tell me that
that's fine. Go
that
to-
I
go
have
to
to
the
leave
police
this publicly owned building. If I had a business here, which I'm conducting business, I would park in this parking lot here, correct? And I am in this public area of a parking lot, and he's going to tell me that I can't be here.
What business are you conducting?
So now we're getting personal with it. You want to know what I'm doing? I told you, I'm taking pictures.
For what reason?
Because it's personal. I have a personal business that I run, and the First Amendment of the Constitution tells me I have the right to free press. Now, if you're gonna wage war on my constitutional rights and tell me that I can't do it, please tell me that. If you're gonna wage war on my constitutional rights and tell me that I can't
What
film,
you're trying to start or what?
I'm not starting anything. You started this by telling me that I'll be trespassed from a publicly owned area because I'm filming.
Is if you took
Is it private? Is it private? That's all I want to know. Can anybody here tell me is this private property?
It's owned by the county.
Who pays for the county? Taxpayers. How can you tell me I can't be here?
Credit to the auditor who single-handedly took on the whole department. They came in a pack to try and intimidate him, but he didn't budge one bit. It's crazy to think that the chief was the most ignorant and irrational one out of them. We really need a better screening process through which we give out these jobs, because if people like him get into positions like that, then there is no hope for this country.
Yes, ma'am.
Your name, but you
No, ma'am, I
don't
wouldn't
pay
because
your
I-
South Carolina,
because I-
So go pay your taxes in South
So
Carolina.
so
because you're not
so now
paying
you're telling me
here.
that I
All
can't be
your
here, ma'am. I'm talking to this young man here. Please don't act like that.
you're bringing
Please
up
don't act like that,
taxes.
please. Because y'all are telling me that this is county property. Taxpayers pay for this, which means that y'all have no authority to make law-abiding people leave here. You can't. But because I've been threatened with arrest and trespassing, I'm going to leave. Officer, I'm leaving. I don't want to answer any more questions. No, I'm leaving because this officer here is going to tell. Bro, listen, if you're scared for your job, get a different job, brother. If you're scared, if you're that big of a sissy, get a different job, brother. Get a different
Now
job.
you're making it personal.
No. He's made it personal. I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you, brother. I do it on my time. But thank you for making yourself like an idiot on the internet.
Now you're making it personal.
It's not personal.
Don't call my chief deputy an idiot.
No,
You understand?
No, I said he
Do
made
not do
himself
that.
look like one. I have the right to free
Okay.
speech. I have the right to free
Understand that, but
speech.
you ain't going to come on this property
Officer,
and
listen.
disrespect a law
Oh,
enforcement
but
officer. You
they can
understand
disrespect
that?
me though
I never heard him disrespect you.
by telling me that I can't be
Thanks,
here.
sir. Once again.
But I'm
asking you
listening.
to
And
listen
again,
nicely.
thank you for being
Okay?
professional because you're the only one that I can have a dialogue with, and I respect that. But what I don't respect is this officer here telling me and intimidating me, telling me that I can't be here just because I make them suspicious. That's not a felony or misdemeanor, officer.
Have you ever worked in law enforcement?
I have law enforcement attorneys all through my family.
Understand that?
I
Now let
understand
me
the
talk
field.
just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Go ahead.
This is a law enforcement center. You understand that?
I do.
We have narcotics officers. We have detectives. We have vehicles here that don't need to be seen by ordinary public. You understand that?
So-
okay, that's a threat to their safety.
Now, can I ask you a
that's a
question with
threat
that
to
being
their
said?
safety.
I understand that.
The level of ignorance that this captain showed is alarming. It doesn't make any sense how a person as uneducated on the law as him could become a captain.
Do you agree with
Can I
that?
ask you a question?
Answer my question.
I do, but I don't. At the same time, because if it can be seen from public, I can film or photograph it per the Constitution. If it's in public view, I can be seen. They don't hide these parking lots and garages that I went into to film this. This is in plain view right here. I'm having a awesome dialogue. You stay right there, please. I'm talking to him. This is in public view. As me and you both can agree to that this is in public view. I didn't go behind this building here. I didn't go behind the fence. I didn't do any of that to see anything I saw. This is all in public. I can see this car here. And I can see.
Have an awesome dialogue.
I can see that car there from the road.
Okay.
So-
we're going. Okay.
So,
Once again,
but do you get what I'm
we're
saying
asking you to
though?
leave.
It can be seen from public view. I can see that car from the road there.
Okay.
So that's like telling people, when you drive by here, please don't look at our parking lot. That's bogus.
We're asking you to leave.
What people have the rights to do. So this is what they do here. But I'm about to get out of here.
It's a real shame that these officers went back to their jobs, validating each other's feelings that they were correct and nothing changed. But at least the auditor was successful in capturing and exposing the outrageous ignorance of our law enforcement officers, and the rest is up to us. Watching these uneducated cops harass the auditor was crazy, and so is this next case where an aggressive sergeant gets humbled by an informed citizen.
Okay, well then you're not getting any ID.
Okay.
What's the next step?
You'll probably get a citation for failure to provide driver's license.
On December 14th, 2023, a YouTuber named LAC Audit posted a video in which he can be seen being confronted by a sergeant for sitting in his car on a public street. The sergeant ramps things up and does something that'll leave you stunned.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Officer Reeves, over Chichester Township Police Department. The reason we're here is we got a call for a suspicious vehicle, okay? Someone passerby or whomever called said it was a white vehicle sitting along the power lines.
I'm sitting on the power lines. Or sitting on a public street.
What's that?
I'm sitting on a public street minding my business. That's all I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, well, we got a call for a suspicious vehicle. We're just checking on said vehicle. Are you the owner of the car, sir?
I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer any questions. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Can I get a badge number?
Yeah, 51. Would you like the supervisor's badge number too?
Yes, please.
It's 37.
And his name?
Sergeant Brian Gilmore.
Brian Gilmore. Okay.
Would you like to speak to him as well?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I just want to mind my business, man. People drive by here, see me parked here doing nothing wrong.
Amendment right, not talk to us.
Yep.
Sarge requesting your ID.
I'm not going to provide that. I didn't commit any crimes. I'm parked legally in a public street, doing nothing wrong. Nothing.
Okay.
All right.
What's that?
He says no to the ID. He's parked on public street doing nothing wrong.
That's right.
Okay, well,
Just because somebody called in a suspicious car doesn't mean you're doing anything illegal. Did they specifically identify something illegal that I was doing? Was I trespassing?
At this point, the reason we're requesting the identification is number one, we identify everybody we talk to. It's part of our routine. It's accepted, and it's something that's been approved by the Supreme Court,
It's not been
and the United States Supreme Court.
It's not been approved by any Supreme Court.
Okay, all right. Well,
unless
you
have
certainly
reasonable,
disagree all you want, but just because you think so doesn't mean
unless you have reasonable suspicion of a crime.
Okay.
The sergeant immediately resorted to lying. These tyrants really think that we, the citizens, are stupid and can't see through their mind games.
You're on one of our streets in our town, and in order for you to leave, you're going to have to be legally able to drive.
Who pays for these streets, sir?
Excuse me?
Who pays for the street?
Upper Chichester Township.
The township, right? The people. It's a taxpayer funded street, right? And that means I can park here, I can travel through here also. I can stop on the streets. It's not illegal for me to do that. Did I commit an infraction?
You're doing anything illegal at this point.
So then I'm not
vehicle.
providing any ID if I didn't commit anything illegal, if I didn't do anything illegal. There's
I
no
don't know
law,
that yet, sir.
But then?
You heard me.
There's an investigation that you have to conduct.
Yes.
So far, in your investigation, what have you concluded that I've done that's illegal?
That I have somebody that's refusing to provide
And that's not illegal. Am I under arrest?
Sir. Under the vehicle code?
Am I under arrest?
Huh? You may be, and we'll have to find that out.
So are you threatening me with a conductor job? I'm not providing any ID because I didn't commit any crimes.
You don't need to commit a crime
yes,
for us
you do.
to ask you to provide ID, sir.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need RAS. Without RAS, there's no probable cause.
I have somebody that called in that this vehicle's been sitting
Anyone
here for an
can
extended period of time.
So if someone calls in here, a black guy is sitting here, is that
Nobody
illegal?
said anything about you being black.
Well, I'm saying if they do. Is that illegal? Can you just come here and identify me?
They didn't say you were a pink flamingo either. So
well, that's fine. But I'm not providing any ID. Where do we go from here? I didn't do anything illegal. You're threatening me with arrest.
I'm telling you that you need to provide identification. You're
I'm not providing any investigation.
You are required.
Do your investigation. Go and talk to the person who called and find out what I did that was illegal. Talk to them. Do your investigation. Do a thorough investigation. You just don't come here and talk to me. Talk to them, see what I did.
You can tell that this was no longer about the caller who reported the man because at that point, the sergeant's ego got involved and he was willing to go to any length to protect it.
My investigation is requiring you to provide
I'm not providing any ID. I did nothing wrong. I'm sitting on a public street. You don't have the right to just pull up on me and say, hey, I need your ID because someone called. It doesn't work like that.
I came here because
That's
somebody
exactly
called
what you did.
It is not, sir.
You pulled up here because someone called and
Right,
say, hey, I
because
need your
somebody
identification. Doesn't work like that. I'm not providing it. Can I have your supervisor, please?
I am the supervisor.
I want your supervisor,
My
lieutenant.
supervisor is the chief. We don't have a lieutenant.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome to go to the police station and talk to the chief.
I don't have to. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm parked on a public street.
Well,
I'm
you
not
need to work
conducting
on
anything else.
reading up on the court.
I know exactly what it says.
Okay, what does it say?
I know what it says. I have a First Amendment right to record. You have a Fourth Amendment right.
Nobody said you can't
I have.
record.
Well,
Feel
let me
free. I'm
finish.
recording too.
Let me finish. I have a Fourth Amendment right to be safe in my effect, my documents and papers. Unless I commit a crime, I do not have to identify.
I'm not unreasonably searching or seizing anything at this point.
You're trying to, yes, you're trying to seize my ID.
I'm asking you to provide identification. It's part of my job.
And I'm respectfully
In the state of
refusing
Pennsylvania?
that. I'm refusing it.
And in the state of Pennsylvania,
Yes.
if you're operating a motor vehicle, which is what you're doing,
I'm not operating a motor vehicle.
you
I'm parked.
absolutely are.
I'm parked on a public street.
You're in command and control of the vehicle.
I'm parked on a public
If
street.
you were under the influence of alcohol or another drug, I could arrest you for DUI, but you're
I'm
not.
parked on a public street.
Okay.
Good. That's all I'm doing here. I'm parked on a public street.
This is what these cowards do when they know they are wrong. They come up with false allegations and then threaten to take you in.
Can I get a case number, please? Can I get a case number?
Nope.
I need a case number. I want this documented.
Okay. We
Can I get a
document
case
everything.
number?
You're welcome to go to the police
Can I get
station
a-
and request a report. But
Don't
we're not going to know who you
137.
are because you didn't provide us any ID.
I don't have to. Can
Okay.
I get a case number?
Nope.
You're not providing me the case number?
That's correct.
Okay, well then you're not getting any ID.
Okay.
What's the next step?
You'll probably get a citation for failure to provide driver's license.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead. Go ahead. Let's do that. Let's do that. You're a tyrant. That's what you are. You're threatening me for doing nothing wrong. Over here. Yep. Hey. Psst.
What do you want?
Him. I'm not talking to you. This guy here.
You're not talking to him. You're talking to me.
I'm speaking to him, sir. I'm allowed. He's funded by the taxpayer.
What do you need?
Sir, can I get an incident number, please?
I don't have an incident number yet.
You're not getting an
Can you call the
incident number. I already told you
dispatcher and give me this incident number?
You
I'd like to document
you can stop
this.
at our police station and grab the incident number.
So you're not providing incident
I
number?
don't have an incident number until I go back and do the report. I can't just pull one out of thin air.
All right, let me
So,
talk to
well, he
the
doesn't
other
have one
officer.
either, and that's
I
supervisor.
just want to talk to him. It's just fine. 84.9. Gonna harass me
Stay
for
away from my dog.
doing nothing wrong. Stay away from your dog. I'm not allowed.
Stay away from the dog.
I'm not approaching the dog.
You walk right close to the car.
Is it illegal to be close to the car?
I don't want you to get hurt.
Hey, do you mind giving me incident number, please?
Yep.
That's all I
Last
wanted.
name's Clap, badge number's 44.
Thank you, Clap.
Hey, have a good
I
one.
just want an incident number. Literally, that's all.
We don't
Because of-
generate an incident number until it clears. Alright.
Until it clears what? Like the call?
The radio system, yep. So
And you're about to clear it, I would assume?
you can get it tomorrow, okay?
So no
Get it
incident
to the
number?
police department? No, not right now.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep. 842. Alright. I just walked next to the car again. Is that illegal?
Astonishingly, a senior in law enforcement didn't know the basic civil rights. How can we expect them to protect these rights when they are the ones violating it? And do you think the auditor did a good job humbling the sergeant? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.